Have you ever had a feud with one of your neighbors, so you decided to blow dandelion seeds all over their lawn, so that a couple of weeks later their lawn is completely infested with dandelion plants? You haven't. You should try it, it's freaking hilarious. Now, the 335-year war was fought between the Isle of Scilly, off the coast of England, and the Republic of Seven United Netherlands. The war lasted from 1651 to 1986 with a whopping casualty count of no one. During the English Civil War, the Royalists took refuge at the Isle of Scilly and started raiding Dutch ships who were at the time allied with the parliamentarians, for which one Dutch army general and Admiral Tromp demanded on March 30th of 1651 that the Royalists make reparation for the raids, and promptly received No, we're not going to do that. So Admiral Tromp declared war on them. But the English Civil War ended less than 3 months later, and Admiral Tromp never followed through with his threats. Kind of like a bully threatened to beat you up after school during the lunch period, but when you walk from your lunch period to the next class, you bump into a pole because you were staring at your cell phone, and neither of you ever mentioned it ever again. An official peace treaty was signed in 1986, putting an end to 335 years of fist-shaking. Now, this was officially one of the longest conflicts in history with the lowest casualty count. Kind of like the dumbest guy in your class getting the highest score on the math final. Kind of like the largest cruise ship in the world to never spend a day on the open seas because it wasn't a cruise ship, but a hotel. Kind of like your dad threatening to ground you for a month because you failed your math final, but eats a pot cookie instead and forgets about the whole thing and takes your family out for pizza. Kind of like my cat trying to jump into the litter box, smacks his face against the edge of that litter box and decides it didn't want to go anymore. I could go on for hours. But I won't. Till next time.